All right, guys, welcome back. So today I'm just gonna do my wow, what's the word? Like the makeup that I've been using for pretty much the past like month and a half. As I get ready to film for our other channels today. And I have this really awesome little friend here that is very large and in charge. Like if you have seen my recent videos or videos on like Pop Delight or whatever, I don't know if you noticed, but my makeup has been exactly the same in every single video. And I usually try to like mix it up. I hope this isn't shaking the camera. I usually try to mix it up because I like to mix it up, but honestly, I don't have time to do like, to come up with different eye makeup to do every time. I just don't. So I've been doing the exact same look with the exact same products every single time that I get ready, just because I've got a formula that's easy to do now. If I forget to mention products, I'll put them on the screen. I saw Jessica Braun do this and I liked how she did it with the little product picture at the bottom, but I'll go ahead and do that. I'm using the Complexion Rescue though from Bare Minerals. I used to think that this wasn't very good, but now that my skin is generally better than it was before, I'm liking a little bit more. It's pretty light coverage, but I really don't mind the imperfections showing through now that I don't have a bunch of like active breakouts. So that's what we're doing today. I'm just going to get ready and show you my go-to makeup. Because typically whenever I'm getting ready now, I've just fed him. And then my husband holds him for like the 30 minutes that he needs to be held upright after we feed him. And then that gives me just enough time to get ready. And then we go upstairs, we put him down for a nap. And then we come down and film for whatever we need to film for the whole day. And try to get that going. So this generally takes me about, like 20 minutes or so. I don't know if I'll edit any of this down. I'll probably take out like the mascara putting on part because that's just me like with my mouth gaping open. But this is a pretty easy and quick routine. My mind is like going a million different places right now, so it's hard to like concentrate, but it's a pretty quick and easy routine if I'm just sitting down here not talking, just like watching a show, or listening to a show while I get ready. So yeah, that's just what we're doing. I've been watching a lot of Netflix whenever I do like, feeding him or whenever I'm down here getting ready. So I've been watching, I watched Love is Blind. I liked it. Did you guys watch it? Did you like it? Blah, 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 whatever. However, I actually did not like most of the people on it. I was really glad, though, spoilers ahead, that Cameron and whatever the hell his name was, I forget his name, I'm really glad that they ended up together, though, because they're a really cute couple, and I think that they were, genuinely good for each other. But we'll see on the reunion if they stayed together. I've also been watching Love. I'm almost done with the whole series. Honestly, I really resisted watching that show for the longest time because I was kind of like, I don't like the look of the people. It just didn't seem like something that would interest me. And I don't even know what it was about them. They just seemed kind of like, I think it was that they seemed kind of like judging strictly based on their looks on like the cover art and stuff. They looked like it would be a show where they're very like downer, and like wimpy and stuff. I don't know, just that kind of vibe, which to be honest, it is a little bit, but I do enjoy the show. It's grown on me the more that I've watched it. So I've been into that. Husband and I both have been watching Easy because it's filmed in Chicago, so it's kind of cool. We like recognize the places and stuff. It's a weird show, and also we're almost done with that whole series because they canceled it after 3 seasons, or didn't renew it or whatever. It's weird. Some of the episodes are not very good, but you know, it's interesting. There's this one couple on there that kind of reappear several times, and the husband, like, they end up deciding on an open marriage, but the husband, he's kind of like a pump and dump kind of guy whenever he is in the sack, and that's why the wife was like, I want an open relationship. So we call him the Scarlet Pumpernel. Like the Scarlet Pumpernel or whatever the hell it is. So that's funny. Don't know why I told you that, but it makes the show a little bit more enjoyable to make fun of them a little bit. So we've been watching that. We've also been watching Cheers, because that's one that I never watched whenever I was like younger. But I love Frasier. So we've been watching that, and it's been so good. It's one of those where I'm like, why didn't I watch this whenever I was younger? You know, like in my 20s or something. That would have been a good show to watch in my 20s. But I've been watching that. What else did I watch? I feel like I've watched so much because anytime I feed him, it's pretty much like an hour-long thing. Feeding him and then sitting up for like 30 minutes just holding him, so that he remains upright, so that his reflux is a little bit less bad. He doesn't really have super bad reflux, but it bothers him more like if we feed him and then immediately lay him down. So been watching that. I'm trying to think of what else. God, this thing is so bad. I don't know what. It just came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere and was just like, I'm here to mess up your whole life. Look at that. I can't even cover it because the center of it is like kind of raw. But regardless, I'll just cover that with powder and just call it a day. What else? I got this one a little bit. This one is an older one. It just popped up also. I'm trying to think of what else we've been watching. I thought there was one on Hulu that I watched, but now I can't remember. But honestly, the Hulu shows that I watch, like, they end up not being nearly as good. Ooh, I watched Sex Education on Netflix. Again, I resisted it because honestly, the people looked like a bunch of freaking weirdos. But I did end up liking it. Don't get me wrong, they are a bunch of weirdos. But it was an enjoyable show. So I recommend that one as well. Now, don't get me wrong though, none of these shows are like must-see TV, but if you haven't got anything else to watch, you know, then by all means, hit these up. What else? We've apparently been going through the week 5 leap, in conjunction with the week 6 peak fussiness. Ooh, I haven't slept at all in the past 3 days. Like, I keep getting like little 10-minute stretches. And then he just like fusses and fusses. He'll sleep pretty good during the day, but during the day is when like we need to be getting things done. So then at nighttime, oh boy, it is on like Donkey Kong. It is so bad. I just can't wait to be out of it. But he has started smiling for real, which is awesome. Like it makes everything worth it just to see him smile like that. And oh wow, like I look kind of rough today. It's the no sleep, guys. It's the no sleep. So there's that. And hopefully he comes out of that. The app says he's going to come out of that in like the next day or so. So hopefully after that he starts sleeping better. We went to Costco yesterday, and my sister-in-law actually like watched him and you know, her kids and stuff. So he got to kind of hang out with his cousins a little bit and, you know, be around them. So they watched him while we went to Costco, just so we could have just a little bit of time to ourselves, which was nice. We came home and we edited a bunch of stuff. So that was cool, but by the end of it, honestly, I was just ready to have him back home with us. So we went and picked him up a little bit early. What else? Because we went to Costco, we've got a lot of stuff to review on 5-minute eats. So now is the portion of the video that is sponsored by our other channels. So we're reviewing a lot of stuff on 5-minute eats. Links to all those will be down below. But it's just kind of like, we goof off a little bit on that channel and, just kind of get to be ourselves, and like we do very little editing on that. We just kind of film it and post it. And then we've been doing a ton of videos on Pop Delight. Like, I think we only started that channel about a month ago and we already have like over 60 videos. Maybe by the time this is up, like 75, because we film several videos in a day and post them. And it's kind of like we give our unpopular opinion on a lot of these pop culture moments, because I feel like we kind of have a less mainstream approach to a lot of it, which if you guys have seen some of the videos that I did, that were discussing cultural phenomenon and pop culture and things like that, I have a little bit more different take on stuff like that. So we get to be ourselves on that channel as well. Not that I'm not myself on this channel, but I try to keep it more toward like just what I'm talking about. What am I doing? I'm trying to like do a million things at once. And I forgot that my coffee is over here also. I really need to drink that. So check out those channels, because definitely that's where our focus has been a little bit more lately, just because they're so easy to produce. And then, what else? I feel like I'm way behind on watching my YouTube videos though, because, I want to, now that we're like home, I want to be like, like responding more to people and stuff and commenting on other people's videos just to show my support, because a lot of times I watch and never comment, and, but it's like, it's hard to find the time to actually like do things like that, so those of you that I'm subscribed to, that I feel like we're kind of YouTube friends or whatever, I am behind on watching, but I will get to it, because I have several videos from you guys that I'm like, I'm really interested in seeing that. So hopefully after the 6-week leap or 5-week leap or whatever it is, he starts sleeping a little bit better and I can just have some time to just chill, because a lot of the times, especially in the evening, he's very fussy lately, and he just wants to be held the whole time, which is fine, because I like holding him and stuff, but man, sometimes you just want to be like, wow, can I get like 5 more hands so that I can get some things done? But overall, it's been a really good experience. My coffee, I just keep forgetting it. I'm whitening my teeth, so I'm trying not to drink the coffee through my teeth, however you want to say it. We went to TJ's and Marshall's the other day. They actually had a really good selection of like beauty stuff and skincare, which was surprising, because the last time that I went to TJ Maxx and Marshall's, wow, it was like a dump. In the beauty section. It was all just like elf makeup and like crap from the drugstore. But now they actually have the Anastasia stuff and the Too Faced stuff and all that. I didn't buy any of the makeup though, but they did have it and it wasn't like all busted into, which was nice. But I did buy like a First Aid Beauty skin moisturizer thing, and bought him some more onesies for his next clothing size. And wow, I feel like whenever I talk and I'm doing my makeup, I do like a much worse job of it. It's like I can't multitask. But tell me what's been going on with you guys. Tell me something good that has happened to you. Is there anything that you're excited about? The new year has begun and it's already actually, wow, it's March. Where did the last 2 months go? Like, I don't even know what happened to it. It's just like, huh? What? Where did this go? I think it's like, it's the sleep deprivation, but honestly, all the days just meld into one. I don't even know if I think it's Sunday today. But honestly, if I had to bet money on that, I don't know if I could tell you for sure what day it was, other than that it is March 1st because I had to go on to Savage X and Adore Me and skip the month for those. But tell me something good that's been happening. Is there anything that you're excited about for the year? I was going to say the upcoming year, but it's already like, what, 15% over, 20% over, something like that. Oh, all right. I think we're going to call that good on the blending because honestly, the sun is in my eyes and I'm having a hard time even being able to see what I'm doing. So that's good. Let's do this. I hope I did not just put too much on there. Whew. So done with that portion. Now the inner corner highlight that I do will sometimes change. I'll just grab like a random highlight, but right now I'm using this Lorac Moonlight highlight. It's kind of pinky. Earlier today, I was still trying to sleep even though he was fussing a lot. I was like, maybe I can get another 10 minutes, and then my husband came in and he's like, listen, I was taking the dogs out and Fogo pooped on the neighbor's lawn and I ran out of bags. So I was going to go back to the garage and grab more bags. But the guy in the house, he was like banging on the window as soon as I started to walk away. And he was like telling me, clean it up, clean it up. And he's like, I got to go back and get a bag. So he came back and got a bag and cleaned it up. And the guy was gone. But now he's like, I think he's going to come after me, which is so funny. It's like, oh, people like go really to extremes on that. It's like, oh, come on. He's going to clean it up. But that was funny because he's been like looking out the window all day like, oh God, I hope he's not going to come after me. Because the guy was apparently like very like crazy about it. I mean, it's like, come on, we weren't just going to leave it there, but so now he's concerned that he has like a vigilante neighbor situation, which is funny to me, because he's like, oh, if he comes, you answer the door. It's like, I don't want to deal with this. Oh, just like, that's what you get for not making sure that you had the bag on you when you left. I am using this brow thing, this little tiny Benefit brow thingy, because I ran out of my Maybelline one. And God, this thing makes me realize how much I appreciate the Maybelline one, because this is so teeny tiny. It's so hard to work with. Like, to get it where I want and then to tame my brows. I really need to get a second one of those. Blush. I always forget blush whenever I've been getting ready lately. And then I put on my setting spray and then I'm like, oh crap, the blush. So I'm gonna make sure to do it today. Oh, we actually haven't posted to Little Buddies lately because we haven't had time to take video of everything, but we have 2 raccoons that have been coming up on the deck, and I think that they're like a little husband and wife or something, because they like kiss all over each other whenever they're up there. And like one of them has like a messed up paw, and I think that that's the male though, because he will come up and like check and see, like if there's food up there for them, and then he'll go and get the female and like bring her up, and they'll eat and stuff. And then we have a little dog cot up there that's like, for the dogs to like lounge on outside in the summer. And they've been getting up on the cot and just like sleeping, you know, for part of the night and like chilling and stuff. And it's so cute to see them, you know, just like enjoying, you know, the food and stuff, especially in the winter. You know, I'm glad that they have food out there for them and stuff. I can't believe that some people like kill them. Like, what's wrong with you? I get that they're like kind of pests, you know, but come on. They're not hurting anybody. And actually, now that we've been feeding them, they've stopped getting into the neighbor's garbage on garbage day. So, I mean, I feel like we're doing like a public service. So, there's that. Now is time for mascara. Did I forget anything? Aside from this little beauty. Yeah, it's mascara time, so hold please. All right, guys, got my mascara on. My nose is itching like crazy now. Oh my God. Let's put on a lip. Get my chapstick off a little bit. Just gonna use this Kevin Aquan one. Kind of my lips look better. Also, before I go, just while I'm thinking of it, I know we have like 8 million channels, but we're actually starting yet another one. And here's the thing, like, if it were up to me, I would just have everything on one channel because I don't mind watching like someone's channel that does like a lot of different things. But for YouTube, like, they really favor channels that cover like a specific subset, like beauty, lifestyle, food, blah, 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 blah. So we're starting another channel, and this one is going to be parenthood and like advice like that and stuff from the father's perspective. So it's called Fatherland, and it's going to be my husband's channel, and he's going to do, you know, like things related to preparing for pregnancy, preparing for like, you know, having a child, baby essentials, all that stuff, but like from his perspective. And, you know, I feel like as women, we're very like wordy about how we put things. I mean, I've rambled on for God knows how long at this point, but for his channel, it's just going to be very succinct, not too long of videos, you know. So if you followed me because you're pregnant or whatever, maybe, you know, I'll put the link down below. We haven't yet posted our first video, but it's coming soon. So maybe share it with your significant other. Because I know guys like are less likely to watch, you know, like baby essentials and stuff, because it's like, oh, it's a woman sitting here talking and talking and talking. I get it. He was the same. He's like, I've watched these videos and they're driving me nuts because they're just rambling on and on. And I'm like, I love that. But I get it. Guys don't. So he's going to be doing that and giving like his advice and things from the male perspective of being a father, as opposed to the female perspective, which is what we get a lot of on YouTube. So we're excited about that one. I think that he'll do really well on it because he has like a great way of looking at things, and it's very like, you know, practical, whereas sometimes I can be very frivolous on things. So we have that coming up too. I'm done with this. There it is. We're going to film, and we're going to put him down for a nap. Then we're going to film. Then we're going to edit. Got a lot of things to do. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup look. It's very quick and simple to do if you are in a rush. These are all products that I use and love and recommend. I think they're great for putting together a really quick look. And I hope that if you have not already, you'll click that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, check out our other channels. And that's it. I hope that you guys will have a great rest of your week, weekend, whenever this is posted, whatever. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.